Welcome! You're watching the thrift store rundown where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Have you ever walked into a store and gazed your eyes upon an item that was so enticing right from Jump Street that you had to buy it immediately, but you didn't have the money to do so? Well, that's the feeling I almost always get every time I walk into a thrift shop. But of course, there are also occasions that I walk into a retail store, either a big name one like Barnes & Noble or Target, or one of those nondescript, small family-owned shops that deserve just as much love but don't get any. This falls into the latter category. The shop I'm about to name deserves the biggest shout-out possible. Dream Toys on the first floor of Westview and Garden State Plaza in Paramus, New Jersey, which for me is a simple bus ride away. That particular venue housed the final copy of Us Weekly the Game, which I picked up for $12.99. Yes, the sticker price. It actually came up to $13 and change given New Jersey state sales tax. Now this definitely looks like a thrift store copy because of the dinginess here on the top and bottom right hand corners of the box. See those black markings here? Either this was pre-used or it was aesthetically messed up before somebody had a chance to purchase this. But either way, this is a real head turner that I knew I had to pick up as soon as possible. And I did. Now to be fair, Us Weekly didn't exactly invent the concept of entertainment magazines with their own party games. Nope, the top of the charts mag, People Weekly, as we called it during the heyday of People magazine, came up with the concept. That'll definitely be a thrift store purchase if I ever find it, but for right now, even though People Weekly threw down the gauntlet, Us Weekly took it and made it their own. This is from Big Potato Games, and it is for 4 more players ages 14 and up, with 100 plus A-listers inside. Here is Big Potato Games' complete instruction video about how to play the ultimate celebrity party game, filled with head-to-head drama and all the latest Hollywood action.
Okay, Star Spotters. First of all, you need to set up the game like this. Now, split into 2 extremely glamorous teams. The aim of the game is to collect a celeb from each of these 8 categories: actors, multi-award winners, icons, musicians, TV stars, actresses, random, and A-list influencers. Okay, now you're ready to play round 1, the head-to-head round. Nominate a player from each team to play this round. Then place the timer in between them and flip over a head-to-head card. The first player to think of an answer shouts it out and hits the timer to start the 15-second countdown. The opposing player must now shout out another correct answer and hit the timer. This resets the timer to 15 seconds, and it's back with the first player to think of a new answer. If a player runs out of time, the winner takes an advantage into the final round, Triple Charades Jeopardy! The player who won the head-to-head round draws 9 celebrity cards from the deck and secretly looks at them. They give the hardest 6 to their opponent from the head-to-head round, who keeps them secret from their team and keeps the easiest 3 for themselves. The player on the other team who played the head-to-head round takes the 6 celebrity cards they've been given, chooses 3, and discards the other 3. Both players now decide which cards to place face down on each of their category squares on the board. This is where it gets tactical. Each player has 30 seconds to get their team to guess all 3 mystery celebrities by describing them in 3 different ways. The team who won the head-to-head round goes first. Hold down the timer for 2 seconds to change the timer to a 30-second countdown. And you're off. 1 word. The player can only use 1 word, which is not on the card, to describe the celeb. Act it. The player must act their socks off to describe the celeb. No sounds allowed. Describe it. The player can use any words not on the card to describe the celeb. The player can tackle their 3 cards in any order they want, and can always come back to one later if their team gets stuck. Once a celeb has been correctly guessed, flip that card over. If a player flips over all 3 of their celebrity cards, and there is still time to spare, they can try to steal their opponent's face-down cards by looking at them and describing them in the same way. When time's up, the team adds all the celebrity cards they won to their collection. Now it's the other team's turn. If they guess all 3 of their cards before the 30 seconds is up, they can also try to steal any of the cards that weren't guessed by the previous team. Stealing celebrities. At the end of Triple Charade's Jeopardy! Teams can discard 3 celebrities that they have won from the same category and steal 1 from their opponent's collection. Each team can only do this once per round. Winning. The first team to collect a celebrity from all 8 categories wins the game.
So let's open this up. Of course, these are fake testimonials from stock photos of no-name celebs that Us Weekly had to find just to decorate this book's cover. Actually, it definitely looks like an Us Weekly magazine cover, the way they decided. So, good on for them. The Big Potato Game sticker. And of course, what looks to be a designer bag is actually a game board. That's where you place all the cards in their corresponding spaces. All 6 categories of cards that you heard in the instruction video. And of course, speaking of instructions, we have the rules pamphlet. I should open this up, but you already saw the instruction video, so it would be vain for me to do so. But hey, you see it for yourself. Along with the battery information for the buzzer, which requires 2 AAA batteries. We don't have those yet, but as soon as you pick up a pack, we will put those batteries in. I have the screws, I just need the batteries. So this is the pink buzzer. That sets the time, and here we have the stacks of cards in their spaces. So here we have multi-award winners, like Daniel Day-Lewis. For musicians, Prince. For actresses, Gwyneth Paltrow, Salma Hayek, Kirsten Bell. Ding 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 ding! We got a winner! Jennifer Aniston. And a few of the cards actually dropped. The Salma Hayek and Kristen Bell cards, actresses, so I'll have to pick them up. We also have here actors such as, let's see, Bill Murray, fine choice, and TV stars, with the other TV star cards still stuck in their space, Tyra Banks. Let's go ahead and look at the next stack. Multi-award winners, we already addressed that. Oh, I love these. These are the head-to-head cards. These are the cards that you start with for the first round. Celebrities whose first or last name begins with M, who have a famous son or daughter, who have appeared in an ad, who have won an Olympic medal, who have appeared in The Simpsons, celebs from New York, whose first or last name begins with S. Let me name one right off the top of the head. The love of my life, Soleil Moon Frye! Shame on you, Us Weekly, the game, for not including her in here. Celebrities who have been married more than once, and you get the picture. I should have stopped with the celebrities who begin with S, but there you go. And the random category. Those are some of the most random eminences in all of pop culture. They could be business moguls, or athletes, or even politicians. In the case of, respectively, Jeff Bezos, Lance Armstrong, and Michelle Obama. So let's try and dig out. Oh yeah. A whole bunch of A-list influencers in here. Like Kendall Jenner, ick. Ellen DeGeneres, ick. But I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Rihanna, not a Rihanna person. Justin Bieber, my sympathies go out to you, pal, but ick. Katy Perry, I don't mind. Taylor Swift, well, I gotta give a big thumbs up. I am not a Swiftie, but Taylor Swift can do no wrong. 99.5% of the time, Lady Gaga, there you go. Those are the A-list influencers. And as you can see, I have quite a big mess to clean up. All these cards, by the way, were in their straight back packaging. 2 straight back package sets of cards before I took off the shrink wrap packaging so I could show you a good majority of them. And one more category, icons. Just to hedge their bets, Marilyn Monroe, Sylvester Stallone, Morgan Freeman, Barbra Streisand, Betty White. Rest in peace. Yes, Us Weekly has Hollywood A-listers in spades in here. My one complaint is that they're all in name only. No photographs of any of the celebs at all. The game board here is where you would put your describe, one word, act, sets of cards in here for triple charades Jeopardy. And by the way, just because a game has the word Jeopardy in it does not mean, unless it's endorsed by Sony Princess Entertainment, that it relates to the most iconic quiz show in all of TV history. Just a hard fact of life in the fast lane. Don't get starstruck. Time to play it cool because you're about to gatecrash the world of celebrity in this head-to-head A-lister showdown, which includes in all 180 cards and one electronic timer, game board, instruction sheet, and a sticker. Round 1 is the celeb buzzer battle. 2 players from each team face off against the clock. Shoot answers back and forth until one player goes blank. Round 2, triple charades Jeopardy. Describe or act out 3 mystery A-listers to your team. Give it a charades-like vibe. The more they guess right, the more celebrity cards you'll keep. Whether you find this at the thrift store or the nondescript shop like Dream Toys, which again, you definitely ought to check out. They really do have a lot of brand name stuff in there. This is just a premier brand of awesomeness that I think everyone is going to enjoy. Bottom line, I am giving it 4.5 out of 5 claps. I want some photos of the celebs. But at the end of the day, I want to see either In Touch Weekly, Star, or OK Magazine pick up where Us Weekly left off and where People Magazine began. Well, there might be a notification from Us Weekly now. So let me just say in closing, I like this. I really like this. If there was ever a time to make that infamous Sally Field Academy Awards reference, it's here and now. After all, it's a part of our brand identity here at TSR. In other words, this and this is us. Eat your heart out, NBC. Thanks for watching TSR. Now, to see another awesome review like this one, click here. If you want to become a Hollywood bargain hunter, click here to subscribe. And I'll catch you on the thrift side.